Welcome to Graeme Games. My name's Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm playing Crop Rotation, a farming roguelike game based on Luck Be a Landlord, something I haven't played a ton of, so I don't know. I don't have a lot of skills to transfer over, but I'll be curious to see how it plays out. I think the concept is great. I am going to have the tutorial on, yes. By purchasing the CR3000, you are one step closer to achieving your dream of becoming the best automation farmer. It is the latest and greatest of automated farming technology. Please refer to the instruction manual. As per the loan agreement, you're required to repay the loan by the end of the year. We will be collecting a weekly payment. So, very landlord-esque. Please note that if you fail to pay the weekly amount, the farming machine will be confiscated from the Bank of Greatness. Spring, gain 15 water at the start of the day. And then you will always start the game by choosing 3 common crops. Choosing from 3 or choosing 3? Rice, onion, cabbage. I think onions are very versatile. I don't really want to eat them by themselves, but sure. Common root, herb. I'm just trying to think of, like, what do I want to base my entire diet around? Onions? Probably not, but we'll see. On mature, add 1 value to adjacent crops. On mature, gain 3 value if adjacent to sweet. So where's that on here? Set bonus for root, set bonus for herb. Seed, wet, vegetable, wet. And what other information does there seem to be? Root and herb, seed and wet. Oh, okay, so sweet. Yeah, sweet doesn't appear anywhere then. That's the examples of all the different ones that you would find. There's a lot of tool tips and things on here. Nice clear description of how we're referring to adjacent. Well, let's grab the onion. And kiwi. I do really like kiwis. The onion is adjacent stuff. On mature, gain 3 value if adjacent to wet. On mature, gain 3 value if adjacent to spicy. I definitely don't have that. On mature, add 1 value to adjacent crops. So just a nice sweet herb that adds to things. You can hover over some of the text to see what they do. Right click allows you to see the card at different tiers. Oh, so you can eventually level them up. The way it does that, I don't like. That's what I'm seeing. There's many tiers. Weird to not just let that happen here. So, sunflower, cocoa, and lily. While on farm, 2 value after every 10 cards played. Not bad. Card sells for above market value. Extra good. The card sells, not the crop. On mature, gain 2 value if water is at least 140. It's the spring, so I gain lots of water, right? So let's get a lily in there. This is your farm. You always start with 4 plots. You can expand it with gold. Start the machine by pressing the blue button. This is your active area. Cards here are automatically played in order starting from the left. That's like rotating through your crops. This is the storage area. This is where you will keep your extra cards. Down at the bottom there. Okay, so first things first. Crop cards cost water to play and require an empty slot on the farm. If either is not met, the card is skipped. When a crop card is played, the crop will be planted on a random empty plot. Oh, I don't get to choose. Okay, interesting. Oh, so the sequence fully played out then. Tools like sprinklers need to be in the active area to work, so up top here, right? This shows the amount of water you have in your farm. Your max is 150. At the end of the day, they will mature. Before harvesting, you can hover over any crop to see the crop details. Hover over these to see a summary of what happened. Click on the green button to harvest all crops. Only the mature crops are harvested. The rest stay on the farm. And then otherwise, I'll keep playing them. Right, I think? And it's just a matter of being mature. I don't think leveling up is the important part right now. So everything matured, everything harvested. The gold amount you gain is displayed here. This also shows the current season and the current day. Hover over them to see the payments due each week. At the start of the day, you get to choose a contract. Start of each day, you can only have 3 contracts at once. Harvest 14 common crops, harvest 7 wet crops, harvest 6 herb crops. Oh, it shows me what I have related to it. So each day, so with 3 of them, I would literally, it's going to take me a while there, 5 days to get that. I could do it within the week, I guess. And the reward, sweet and bitter permit. What? When a sweet crop matures, it gains 6 value if it's adjacent to bitter. When a bitter matures, it gains next to sweet. Animal, passive, draft a new animal every day. After every 80 crop cards played. Why did I read every day? I auto-filled that. That's a lot. That's a lot played. And passive, when a fruit crop matures, it gains 3 value when adjacent to... So those, I don't think I have that. I don't think I have any of that stuff. I really feel like I need to know. I don't remember offhand what the things were for onion. I got goofy things going on with my hair, apparently. I'll just do the harvesting crops that's like most likely to come up, you know? So now, when on farm, gain a value of 2 after every card's played. This is my last one for now until I expand. So, like, gain 3 if adjacent to seed. See, I don't remember what these were. Oh, I can go check. Root and herb, herb and sweet, flower and wet. Seed. I have lots of seed-based things. This just sells for a lot. Do I just want a thing that sells for a lot? On mature, add value to adjacent crops. Add value to adjacent crops. Gain 2 value if water is at least 140. Like my total water? That's like never gonna happen. Not anytime soon. If adjacent to seed. Seed, I don't have any seed. Potatoes out. Card sells for a lot. And this is decent. I think I just want the high sell value of the cocoa beans. On the left side of the machine, you can see the active set bonus. Crop type set bonuses are activated by having crops of the same types. Only the first of each type of crop is counted. So, crop count without effect. Set bonus activated with effect. More crops required to activate set bonus. That is hard to make happen. By having more crops of one type, you unlock a higher tier of the set bonus. This is notably more complex than Luck Be a Landlord. I thought it was going to be the exact same game plus crops. There's like a lot going on. So I'm not available. I was like, what purpose would I have for doing that a second time around? So, will you sell? Will you sell for 25? I don't know if it did. Choose a contract. Harvest 7 root crops, sweet seed. Root, sweet seed. Root. I only have one sweet. Wow, I don't have good double ups, do I? Root, herb. Herb, sweet. I have 2 herb, flower, wet, seed, bitter. Herb is the only thing I have 2 of, and that was none of these, was it? So what's the best reward then? After a common card matures, it gains 2 value. Draft a daily crop after every 30 crops played. And then the permits. The permit is an interesting thing, but I'm going to go with the animal. After it matures, it gains value. Mint. Herbs and sweet. Sweet and wet. I should probably try and think of like doubling things up, right? So what am I near to completing a set of? Like if I have a third thing here, that would be a set. I would need 2 more seeds. 1 more root only. 1 more sweet. So I already have 2. I already have 2 sweet. Is that possible? No. They both show up under common there, but that doesn't make sense to me because this is not sweet. And bonus for bitter and wet. Sweet, wet, seed, wet, herb and sweet. Well, I already have one. I already have a mint, don't I? I do already have a mint. Is there any appeal to having 2 of them? Does it count? Does it count towards that if I end up with the second one? No, they have to be unique, don't they? You can hover over this to see the estimated requirement of your deck. If you haven't, you should probably expand your farm for your 5th crop. Yeah, that's how much water I'm going to end up costing myself. Let's expand it that way. And then let's make it happen. Sooner or later, I'm going to get to start adding additional sprinklers and things too, I imagine. Harvest that up. Harvest 6 bitter, 7 wet seed. Bitter, wet seed. Bitter, wet seed. I just, I do not have many repeats. So again, what is my best thing? After a lot of cards played, uncommon or rare, I don't have. When a crop card is played, it gains 2 value if the total water cost is at most 80. And I get that from harvesting a lot of seed things. That's the cocoa bean. I don't have a lot. I do not have a lot. I'll add this contract. Maybe I should have just skipped the contract. Maybe that would have been the better option. I could have a new herb, and I really just do love lemongrass. You can upgrade cards by combining 2 of the same type and level. That reminds me of Heretic's Fork, but I don't know if Heretic's Fork was the first to do it. Different cards also have different max levels, denoted by the number of stars at the bottom of the card. So can I smush you guys together? Cool. Cool, actually. And I could rearrange the order they deploy in. That would absolutely have value. So does it make sense that I make the things that chain together play in order? They get played randomly, so I don't even know how much it matters. But I could merge these together. They would be less good overall than 2 of them. That I am leaving myself room to have more sprinklers. So hopefully there's reason enough for that. What is up with my out of 20? So there's my last 7 days earnings. Day 4 I haven't claimed yet. Next payment 20 is what I will need. 20 is what I'll need to pay in 4 harvests. That's okay. Contract completed. Reward option. Oh, right. Well, that's what a sweet and bitter are next to each other. I have sweet and I have no bitter. So, how do I... So I sign for it. I could skip it for gold. I will be taking it. And then I'm going to mess around with trying to get sweet and bitter things. Seed, sour, wet. I think I have a few wet things. When a herb matures or withers, if the adjacent to sweet or bitter... whatever. I'm going to try that. Fruit and spicy. Well, now I have no bitter. Dang it. And these... I can add more. I should be okay. I don't really know why the water is outlined there. Is that because I'm very near to gaining the wet bonus? That might be it. That might make sense. So I'm going to gain that. And it moves it up high. It moves it up high in the ranking because you're nearer to it. Because you've achieved it. That's the basics. You can always click the compendium to find out more. Oh, and payment for the week is due in 2 harvests. Good luck. So full board. Everything matures. Sell for 25. If I were to ever sell the card, I think is what that is referring to. I could drag it to there or drag that to there. So let me harvest that. Then it's something like that. I'm almost certain of it. Seed, wet, root, dry, flower, wet, blah, blah, blah. I already have one. I already have a lily. So that's there's a reason to take that at least, if nothing else. I have a lot of money. I'm not worried about that. I also have space for everything still, so that's okay. Not crazy high value, but some chaining together starting to happen there. If adjacent to a sweet, and was it? It was. Cool. Starting to come together already. I'm getting the hang of it. Not really, but enough. Fruit and sour, seed and bitter. Oh, you're bitter. And I have Didn't I? Yes, sweet and bitter crop when they mature next to each other. Yeah, that's good stuff. So I think I do want another one of these so I can smush them together. It sells for a lot now. That was the only real way it benefited, I think. My max water, how do I raise that, I wonder? Let it ride. It's actually very satisfying, even though without, like, I'm not even doing the math or, like, oh, and it tells you base value, herb synergy, plus mint, plus lily. Wow, I don't even know if I understand entirely. So base value 3 in the top right there. Herb synergy, so just being next to the mint. It should have added 2 though, not 1. And then plus mint plus lily. But it is the lily. Gains free value if water is at least 135. So I at least got that. The herb synergy I don't even like understand. I don't know. I'm just gonna harvest things. There's like a level of complexity that exists that the game doesn't actually even require you to engage with, because it's calculating that stuff for you. So you just find out what the number is and you can kind of move on. We're from the Farmers Association. We too have been through the exploitation of the bank. To help with the loan, we will provide you with some of our spare tools every week. Yeah, sick. Okay, cool. And that'll go where my sprinklers are. Starter kit fruit. Draft a fruit crop card. Card sells for 25 gold per use. Left. See, I don't really understand. Did these have limited... Am I going to run out? Are those like seed packets? There's only so much? I don't want that. I don't need fruit. Play a crop card in the next 1 slot. This costs water equals to the cost of the... What? This costs water equal to the cost of the crops. Play crop card in the next 1 slot. So does that just mean when it reaches that point it would play a crop card? Reduce the cost of any crop card by 2 if it shares a type with the crop card before mulch. So wait, it goes in my crop. I can rearrange all of this? If any crop card, if it shares a type with the crop card before mulch. What? Reduce the cost of any crop card by 2 if it shares a type with the crop card before mulch. So it has to be something mulch something, and I will get a benefit out of that. I already have leveled ups of each of those. Add 1 value, gain 2 value. I'm about to start using more waters. I don't know if that really makes sense. So there, mulch. I didn't realize, it was unclear to me that tools and crops could actually like occupy, like I thought those were separate in some way. All right, you can just pay for more. You just pay for more. So mulch, I need on either side of it, like herb. If it shares a type, it only has to be a type. So herb and herb, cost of 2. I'll just get free lemongrass, right? Let's just do that. Hold Alt, slides everything down. That is handy. I like that a lot. Add water, add water. Okay. Let's just get things out on the board there. Pretty good, right? Let's see. That was my single best harvest, so, you know, looking pretty good. When a crop matures or withers, if the adjacent is spicy or bitter. So I have bitter. I actually do need spicy. I haven't had spicy previously. So I would try to add one of those. Harvesting bitter, harvest tier, like basic tier. Yeah, that is like the basic tier, right? And harvest herb crops. You get a lot. You see, like, this is a lot in a very short period of time. Herb or flower matures, it gains if it's adjacent to an herb or flower. Very good. Draft a daily crop after 30 crops played. It's like, that's a lot. At the end of the day, gain 2 water for each unused plot. Well, you could use that really strategically. It's funny, ducks like water. All crops gain 1 value for every 60 farm water gained. When a crop matures, if there are at least 2 crops of each flavor on the farm, and I don't know how many flavors there are. Oh, it's probably the 4. Sour, sweet, bitter. It's not going to be salty. I'm missing something savory. I don't know. Can I actually see? And in which case, if flavors are different from other values, like I think that could all be made more clear. This UI is very complex. Like I think it's probably been refined to a point that mostly works, but there's a lot to that. I could merge cabbage. I'm gonna merge some cabbage. That raises 4 value if adjacent to sweet. Looking pretty good. I have like a full year, don't I? That'd be a lot. But I guess the weeks, maybe it's 4 weeks to a season. It's probably something like that. Oh man. Oh, so lots of rain in the second week, like so much rain. No, that's the cost. That's the cost I'm gonna get. Then things are gonna get really hot and like, oh my god, things are about to get difficult where you really do need to be much more careful. After a common crop matures, it gains 2 value. That's like huge, right? Doesn't that seem like crazy powerful? New contract again. Sweet. I think I have a lot of sweet stuff. I would gain a sprinkler, and I would gain this. I think that will be good. I will buy the onion, so I can immediately just layer it, add 2 value to adjacent crops. After a common crop matures. Oh, do you know what? All of these are common. Like everything is common. So I should get a lot out of that. Yeah, and I still have space for everything. So I've been combining as much as possible. So I still have that all working in my favor. I'm going to complete another contract. When a crop card is played, it gains 2 value if the total water cost is at most 80. Like this, right? Total water cost estimated. Same difference, I think, I assume. Okay, I don't have a lot of sour. Harvest tier 2 crops. I have quite a few of those at this point, actually. And then the lower end one. When a crop matures, if there are at most 18 crops on the farm. Wow. At most. Wow, how big does the farm get? And gain 10 gold for every 25 farm water gained. That seems like good, useful stuff. I don't know how these work, how the kits work. Draft a herb crop card. Let's try it. Let's try that contract and see if we can kind of learn some things. Have I already upgraded rice once? I never had rice. Well, now I can do things like maybe think about skipping, but I don't have any fruit, and it has sweet and sweet layers with other things. If water is at least that high, is there any reason? Is it bad? Is it bad that you would be after? Cost of crop decreases by 2. You still get the mulch bonus? All the way at the back there? If any crop card, if it shares a type with the crop card, the herb and sweet, but it's making it seem like this is benefiting and this is benefiting. I think it is. So, you are also an herb card. Herb and root. Herb and sweet. What do I have the most of then? I have the most of herb and I have the most of sweet. Herb and sweet. You have herb. Let's just stick you behind, right? Because then you're. Oh, you don't. No. I need something. I need something in front of you there. So now -2, -2. Nope. -2. It's decent. It's better than I thought it was. Let me unlock a slot here, maybe even one more there. I don't know if that's, like, I might be blocking myself from gaining things if I don't have the available spots when I need it. I'll water myself along with my crops. Hey, huge boost. Crops are worth so much all of a sudden. I already have a cocoa bean, but not at that level. Fruit and spicy. If adjacent to a vegetable. I don't have a ton of vegetables. Fruit and spicy though. Like, how does this... What, this had the spicy. No, sweet and bitter. What? I could have sworn at one point it was spicy. Like, did it change on me? Sweet and bitter, though. Sweet and bitter is what I need. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip for gold this time, I guess. I don't know how many contracts. We clear the contracts more often, way more often than I would have expected. Yeah, the day before was better. So, here's kind of what I knew was coming. Is I'm just gonna start earning things all over. I will now have another sprinkler. End of the day, gain 2 water for each unused plot. I get them both, right? Oh, you pick one. I didn't expect that. What if you put those together? It is worse. It is worse, but it you know, it takes up less slots. I don't know if there's any reason to water earlier. And another one. We did another contract. So, this is the bitter and spicy one. Okay, well, I don't want that. If I got both, then I would play around with it. Reward options. That is stated. It should have been clear. I could get another sprinkler. The water situation makes me nervous, but I don't think I actually need it yet. When a root matures, if it's adjacent to a vegetable or a fruit, which right now I only have 1 fruit, 1 vegetable. Wait, I can check that here. I can check that there. Permit, when a vegetable crop matures, it gains value if it's adjacent to another vegetable. I don't have that many of them. I want that. Oh, but it's, you have to harvest flowers, which I think I only have 1 thing that counts as a flower, right? Yes. So I'm not going to get that very quickly. Leeks, vegetable and wet. Draft an additional crop of adjacent vegetable. Like you would just play another one? Gain 3 value if adjacent to 2 or more empty plots. Oh, the almond. Oh, because there's such big water hogs. Add 2 value to crops in the same row. I think I like that. I think I like the basil. So, I'm sliding you in there. Maybe I start expanding this space a little bit more. I have tons of money. I don't have to worry too much about that. Did I? No, I didn't even take the duck, so having an empty spot, it doesn't actually matter. God, this is almost happening like too often, the contracts. I guess I'm supposed to start layering them together, probably. Gain a new chicken after every 30 seed crops harvested. But do I want another chicken? Wait. Card sells for... It's like I could be selling things, I guess. When a crop matures, if it is adjacent to 2 or more plots, empty plots. And then sweet and spicy, bitter and sour. Sweet. 2 sweet. No, I have 3 sweet things. No, the flower keeps getting counted. I don't. I have 2 sweet things and like 1 spicy thing. Do I have anything spicy? I don't have anything spicy, so I don't need that. Bitter and sour. I think I do kind of have a mixture of bitter and sour. 1. I have 1 sour and 1 bitter. Okay, so that isn't good. I'm going to take that one because I kind of want the mulch. I want more mulch. Cauliflower, it's a vegetable flower. I don't know how accurate I would consider that, but it's kind of funny. I could add another onion or beet if adjacent to sour. I'm just going to add the onion, I think. And I will open up more spaces for myself. Sort or insert mode. Oh, so insert mode is what's happening where it shifts everything around, I presume, which I think makes sense. And I added that onion, so I'll have space for both onions. Yes. But did my water costs? I think I'm still somehow good on water, and I almost don't even understand how. Gotta pay my loan. I'm swimming in money, doesn't matter. Summer's upon us. Here's an additional sprinkler. I do appreciate that. All crop cards cost 1 additional water to play. Okay, propagation kit. Draft a crop card from active or storage. Fertilizer, add 3 value to all crops. This should probably be after all crops. And I could further layer mulch. Oh, no. I should get that from a contract. So the fertilizer, I think, is more useful right now. But it might go in storage, because I ended up with multiple things. No empty space. Oh, crap. So what if I do this? What if I buy up the available space? Did I throw away that thing from a moment ago? I might have. None of those can be comboed with what I already have. I could do it in a few turns, but that's not really what I want. Did that one thing go away? That would really stink. So let's upgrade our sprinkler and you know, whatever. Insert mode on. Fertilizer. Good. That was the one I was worried about, I'm pretty sure. And so you need to go up and active. You go at the very end. Value to all crops. So that should work how I want. Hopefully. So maybe I've made bad choices in terms of like the crops that I focused on or things like that. You know, we could have made quite a few mistakes. We won't know for a moment yet. Every 30 crops played. I don't really want daily crops that often, do I? When a herb or flower matures, it gains value if it's adjacent to an herb or flower. I have lots of herbs and flowers. I have lots of herbs. My flower situation, not so good. Maybe I should get more. But this is something I wanted. I do want the mulch. And a new contract again. Holy. Bitter, sour, common. Let's see. The kit, the fertilizer is good stuff. Gold for every water gained. Bitter and sour interaction. Sweet and bitter. Let's see. Root matures next to fruits or vegetables. Unused. When a crop card is played, it gains 2 value. The total water cost is at most 80. The water cost is going up. So the water cost might become quite high quite suddenly. Draft a new animal. That could be fun. That could be a fun thing to have. Or just gaining gold for having water. That could be really good. The fertilizer's good. I think there's a lot of good things over there. So I'm going that route. I'm going to improve my lemongrass, even though I'm tempted by the sunflower just to have additional flowers. I'm having fun with this. Herb and sweet. Now I need 2 different things. Seed and bitter. What else do I have a lot of? Wet. So I need something wet. What is something I have that is wet? Flower and wet. Vegetable and wet. Herb and wet. I'm not going to be able to do as much with that as I had hoped. Like, I have multiple wet things that'll gain the bonus, but then there's not other... Oh, wait, so here's a better way to think of it. Flower and wet, I only have the 1 flower. Vegetable and wet. No, this is exactly what I just termed. Herb and wet. This is what I want. Herb and wet. Then I place the mulch again. Now, every herb should get boosted twice. So it's up by 2, down by 1 because of the season. So the herbs get a bunch of boosts, and then the wets get a bit of a boost, but it's not going to be as good, but it still is something. So that's, I think that's the correct way to use the mulch there. I am a little ways from those contracts. How is it more contracts already? I don't need more. A new sprinkler seems like it's always good. Free card reroll. When a crop card's played, it gains 2 value. It's at most 80. At most 80. I want to be clear on that. Sour and spicy I don't really have. I gotta reset my camera. things are just getting blurry. I move my hands around a lot and then it bugs it out. I could do that one to upgrade the rat. Daily limit 1 spreads flour to adjacent unused plot after it is played. Could be interesting. Let's go with that contract. What did I need to do for that one? Cabbage. Ginger. I do really like ginger, just personally. Vegetable and wet. I do have the wet bonus. That's still a little ways away. So I'm gonna buy the final slot. I will buy the strawberry. I'm gonna buy the strawberry for the sake of upgrading. Wow, that's... Come on. There you go. So you have to turn that off to do upgrades. That's like a little bit silly. I gotta reposition you guys. I don't have to. I wanted to reposition those. So. I'd say that's pretty good. I could do something like get this onion. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the onion now. I'll have 2 upgraded onions. That's just like looking better overall. $21, $22, $28. Things are looking pretty good. Totally new. All of these are new. So do I want more new things? What do I have here? Sweet and bitter. Bitter and spicy. None of those are bitter. I don't think I have anything spicy. I've been through this before. I don't think I do. Roots and things. Let's go with the ginger then. And you are getting placed out in front here. Oh, I don't have anywhere to play it though. I will have needed to expand. Yeah, it got skipped. +3 to everything there. Oh my god. Huge payday. Huge payday. Melon, rice, and spinach. Do I possibly... I basically don't want anything that I don't already have. So if I let something like cabbage down into my storage and I can try and get more of it, and let's just kind of expand our farm a little bit more here. I'm gonna have to pay up soon, but I'll be fine. I'll be sitting pretty there. It shouldn't be a problem. I'm still in the first week. I'm still in the first week of summer. And yeah, flower crops, that one is done. I am probably just gonna take the sprinkler. I'm just gonna take the sprinkler, whatever. I'll just get a nice bonus out of that. I could upgrade my rat. Sweet and spicy, maybe. I could upgrade mulch. Upgraded mulch would probably be good. If it is adjacent to 2 or more empty plots. I think I want the upgraded mulch. And it was just common crops to gain that one. So it's pretty easy to get, actually. Coffee bean. Sell card to gain a common excluding coffee bean crop card at the start of the next day. I don't understand the selling cards. That hasn't come up at all. The lemongrass, I guess. I'm guessing it's like just put it there. Sell a card. Sell a card there. Yeah. So in a really dramatic pinch, you could do that. I can't layer the lemongrass on top of... Oh, okay. It swapped them out. Yeah, they need to be of matching quality to upgrade, which, for example, I can do there. And I should do there. I'm going to sort you. Okay, so it puts plants in the back, and I just kind of wasn't entirely certain how it would do that. I think that makes sense. Useful, informative. I'm with you. Some of those combos start to get absolutely nuts in like a very satisfying way. Loan payment? I'm ready for it. Don't you worry. Here's a shovel for you to rearrange your farm. Remove a plot, unlimited use, right click, or just sell it. I don't need to remove plots. Give me some money. Aha! The shears wither a random crop and draft an additional crop of the same type. I don't think I want that either. This would go down in the storage too, I assume. Draft a random flower card. Card sells for 25 per use left. or play crop card in next one slot. This costs water equal to the... Oh, so if I were to buy that... Ooh, all new things. Reroll so I can duplicate something. Lemongrass, now we're talking. Now I can duplicate that and do it again here. So it's worth more and adds more to adjacent things. If I place you here, you should play that cabbage, I think. I think that's how that's going to work out. So let me kind of just follow that around. Wow, oh my god, all of that calculating and everything was kind of ridiculous. So maybe this has to be, it has to be up in the top there to actually be used. In the next one slot, this costs water equals to the cost of the crops. That shit doesn't make any sense, man. The way it's written out and like it's just kind of densely written, and I haven't learned the game well enough to get any true use out of that. I'm gonna grab the mulch. Very easy for me to use. Fertilizer, and I could upgrade my fertilizer, seed crops, whatever. That's what I'm doing for that exact purpose. Mint, I'm doing that so I can do a little bit of layering. I've made some additional room here. So actually you can go up there, even though that's like far from the most useful thing. Overall improved mulch bonuses. I'm appreciative of the complexity in this game, and there's some cool mechanics with the storage and everything. Same as Luck Be a Landlord, there is a certain quality to this that I think I am, that's like above me or something. Like I'm operating this game at its like most surface level, I think. And you got to be a bit of a whiz to get the full experience. Sweet and spicy, uncommon to rare crop matures, grade 3 value. What do I have that is uncommon? My ginger is uncommon. I think watermelons and things like that started showing up. Oh, apparently basil's uncommon. It gains 3 value. That's something. I think upgrading fertilizer is probably like notably better. Salad bar. When a vegetable matures, it gains 8 value if adjacent to another vegetable. So you could really boost that stuff. I don't have a lot of fruits, but I'll get more out of that. A durian. Or black pepper. Or watermelon. Watermelon is considered common. Durian is rare. High water requirement. Oh, this game consumes extra water. When it matures, a mature gain 2 times value multiplier. Excuse me, which I'm guessing is things like the mulch would contribute to that. Oh, I got some hiccups. Fruit and bitter. Wither at the beginning of the 3rd day. Well, matured. Well, I'm not going to leave it for 3 days, right? Oh my god, I guess you could. There's a hiccup suck. Well, matured. After every 8 crop cards played, consume 2 water. That is an extra layer to things, and I'm pretty sure you can choose to harvest in a specific order and presumably leave cards. And then they would wither, and like, that's a side of this I have not engaged with. And honestly, I think I'm not going to. Not on my first attempt. I got other things to worry about. That one hurt. Ouch. Okay. What am I near getting a bonus for? Root. I almost have a root bonus. Or spicy, sour, or bitter. Oh, I could do either. The carrot I'm better off with. Do I have anything dry? I don't think I have anything dry. This sucks. Normally my hiccups go away really quickly. Set bonus for sweet. And for root. Oh, but I don't actually have space for it. I have that. I probably should have done that sooner. Oh, God. let me get a unique one on the board so I have more of a combo going. And hopefully I'll be able to upgrade that one in the future. So now I just kind of want to test this. Oh, I thought you could harvest individually to stake out a specific place on the board for yourself or something like that. Doesn't seem to be how it works. I'm going to grab the cabbage so I can do that. Double upgrade. I figure if I just upgrade cards and attempt to get combos, then I'll mostly succeed. New contract achieved, which I think I'll probably just take the rat. Passive, easy, simple, don't even really have to think. Sort of upgrade, right? When a crop matures, if there are less than 16 crops in the farm, it gains 2 value. I have not crossed over to that yet. Big farm permit. I think I want that. In the moment, I can make a game time decision to instead grab the sprinkler. So I kind of have options there. So I'm pretty okay with that. Let's adds 5. Oh, this actually gets better. Whereas you kind of lose out by comboing the sprinklers, which makes sense. Or else you could stack them up in a way that would just multiply and add kind of a crazy amount. I have 2 empty slots at this point. I misunderstood something there. Whoops. Let's see. Maybe I should focus on trying to get lower level things that I already have that I could combo with really easily. Like the cocoa bean here. Now I have enough to do that. That's the sort of interaction I was looking for. And I have enough money that I can get away with spending that a few times and not be too worried about it. Not be like hung up on those losses. Now I kind of do want that shovel, because some of what I have ended up with here is kind of stupid on some level. All right, I'm drinking water. Holding my breath and drinking water. Come on. Hyacinth? It's a flower type I just do not know. Come on, give me some common crap. Is blue the second? Blue is all the way up to the 3rd tier. So that things where I already have a blue one are not what I want to work towards. I have 2 red onions already. Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna stick the replicator up there. I don't understand what its job is. It'll grow 2 strawberries. Is that what will happen? I don't even see replicator on there, and it didn't work how I thought. In the next slot, well, then it should have grown 2 ginger. That it did do. So gains 3 value for each unique flavor adjacent to it. Seemingly it can get quite a lot then. I don't know, whatever. I'm kind of doing okay with that. Autumn market is open. If you have extra animals, you can now trade them for other animals. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep my animals. I only have the 1. Who would have thought the rat would be worth keeping? At the end of the day, before harvesting, spawn weeds on unused plots. Now I really do wish I had that shovel. I will take the sprinkler. I will take the onion. So, how do I want to go about this then? Replicator, you're kind of cut. I kind of don't care. And instead, I just want less empty plots, because the weeds are going to suck and I'd probably have to pay money or some cost to get rid of them, right? I guess the replicator, I'm ending up with the same amount, so it's kind of silly. Grass and a moss. On mature, gain water. On wither, add 15 water. It's bad, right? I don't want... They're costing water, but I gain water? Like, where's the negative? Oh, they are blocking me still, so there's still that drawback. That is good, but I think I need to do a specific layering combo, but I could get the calendar that way instead. Tarot and beets. Oh, re-roll. Give me some nice basic stuff, man. Carrots. Now we're talking. Sprinklers. And right now, 65. Weirdly not gonna show me. 65, like, sure. Oh, you can't. That is their max. That is their max level. Okay, well, I'm doing great on sprinklers then. I don't think I have to worry about that. Really, I would love to consolidate. Well, there, I've watered my stupid, weeds. Weed wet, weed dry. They still have ways that they might incidentally layer into what I'm doing. This is the longest I've had hiccups in I don't know how long. I will take the lily, kind of build towards leveling that up if I can. I guess in the winter the costs are quite high. But so far it's not that big a deal. So I'm already done that one because it was just common crops or whatever. So I'll take that because it's crazy useful. I could add an extra replicator. What is your next level? Okay, an upgraded replicator is notably better. Bananas and lily, perfect. That was something I was hoping for. You're gonna be a big deal. Because I should I'll never have 16, so that'll always kick in and add a bunch right at the end. At least. Damn it. Whoops. Mistake there. What have I done? Fertilizer. Ooh, I already have the tea permit. Let's upgrade the tea permit then. Small farm. At most 18. So I would kind of almost rather have that one. Ooh. Let's get the an upgraded big farm permit and just see if we can get like a whole bunch out of it. Re-roll me. Let's try and upgrade carrots. Sort. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Keep it going. The weeds thing is annoying. I'm not too happy about the weeds. But should I be expanding? Because right now, what am I looking at? 4, 8, 12, 13. I'm 3 away, so even with weeds, I wouldn't quite get what I'm looking for here. Not yet, at least. That I could use the squirrel to get more daily crops to upgrade more often. The fertilizer is good to have. Ooh. The herbal permit. I could upgrade the herbal permit. That would be good to have. The carrot or basil. 2 value to crops in the same row. It adds quite a lot, actually. It's quite a nice one to have. No, nothing else yet. So even if I allow for more weeds, I'm never gonna have enough for that big farm situation. I wish I had kept building my farm up that way, but I was like very intentionally trying to keep the number of slots limited. I was planning to only have like 15 on the go ever, and maybe that was not super necessary. So that an improved replicator. I could try and improve the rat again eventually. Yeah, whatever. Let's try and build up to that. More onion layering. Carrots. Carrots better off. Let's upgrade that. Improve the replicator. Oh. See, now I gotta kick something out. I'll kick the onion out. I don't need that. Fruit and sweet. Root and spicy. So those are like different. So I don't know. Let's... Sweet and bitter. Bitter and spicy. Let's play around with that. Maybe the way that will layer together will work out, I'm hoping. So now I might actually fill this. Not quite. And now I'll gain the one weed. So yeah, I'm not getting that much out of it. It's not that crazy at all. Not at all. We've opened the Farmers Association office. If you have any unused or useless permits, we're trading them into the office. I could try. Get a permit of the same tier. Wait, this is what I'm choosing to receive? Oh, the trade-in is down there. Well then, give me the fertilizer. Lily, I'll re-roll. Man, I don't want to spend too much money on the re-rolls. I'm skipping after all that. So, improved fertilizer, that's good news. A permit of the same tier. Maybe I give up on the big farm one. Is at most. My water cost is still not that crazy. It's actually quite good. I'm ditching the big farm thing. I'm never going to try and get the big farm thing. That's my new plan. How do I use you? Use. And I will get rid of my big farm permit. Small farm permit. Now we're talking. Pretty well exactly how I wanted that to go. And, yeah, I think I'm pretty okay with that. The weeds end up selling. You do get value for them. So I'm thinking through some things here. My plan was to take the big farm permit, but now I have the option, so I'll take that one. And this one is an even clearer decision. The herbal permit is an immediate benefit. No effect, it just sells for a lot. Small farm permit, something I'm actually working towards now. A bunch of stuff I don't have. Why is it so hard to get the things that I don't have? I'm just not having the most luck with that. I think I'm going to open up these 2 slots. So now I'm at 15. At most 18. I could add 3 more and still be within those specific constraints. So I might. We are going to see. How deep into this am I? Okay, I'm in the 6th week. That's quite far. I'm pleased enough with that. The free money, the frowny thing I already have. Ooh, I could double up on that one. Oranges, so many things that I have not had before. So, I can make myself my first yellow tiered thing, which I'm a little bit excited about. I'd say this is going very, very well. I would be a little bit surprised if I didn't win. I get 5,000 payment is quite a step up. Like, have a single day harvest worth 500 or more. I think that was my first achievement. It's looking okay. I really don't get a lot out of this. Which of these would I benefit from? I could just get money, wither a random crop. That seems bad. I don't want that. I don't want to wither a random crop. New animals could be good. How many fruit things do I have? I think I only have the 1 fruit, right? Yeah, just the 1 fruit, so that's not that useful. Let's take the fish. That's my plan currently, at least. Blue is the third tier, right? Like, there doesn't seem to be a lot of logic. It's not following, like, Roy G. Biv or anything. That's already tier 3. Let's see. How many times do I want to do that before I just give up? Re-rolling that infinitely, like, seems worthwhile in the sense that I'm trying to get really specific cards. But it's not very fun to just re-roll that like 1,000 times, so I don't really know what the game would prefer I do. And, like, I guess I could sub out things. Like, I could make an executive decision like, oh, that card is no longer the most valuable. I should really be favoring sweet or salty, not salty, but other things. I had to take a quick phone call. I think my hiccups are gone. That's one thing. But now it's like, where was I? What was I doing? I want the root permit because I want that to be able to upgrade. Ooh, mulch. Better mulch, improving the mulch. That would actually be sick. I could also improve the fertilizer, but no, I'm already good on that front. Essentially, they got options if I take that, so let's go that route. My onion's already beautiful. I love my onion. I'm good with that. I'm basically I want either a gray or a red, and I'm only willing to do that so many times. So now let's just plant things again. But I am pushing up into the winter. The winter is going to come fast, and it's going to come hard, and it's probably going to blast me and blast everything I've been doing. There's like a hesitation where I'm like, there's got to be more that I should be doing at this stage, you know? So now ginger, which is uncommon. And basil, which is also uncommon. So the two that I'm furthest away from properly upgrading are uncommon. So now I should shift gears to trying to upgrade things that are already blue. If I can, it'll be tough. It'll be tough when I only have like this amount of time left, but I might be able to get away with it. Loan payment. Okay, we're into the winter. To help everyone survive the winter, you can trade in your unused crops at the office for other crops. What are we calling an unused crop? Trade in a crop to get a crop of the same type and same tier. And winter is here. Crop does not mature if it is not adjacent to another crop. You've really got to max out your stuff here. Wow. Okay. Wow. Let's do the starter kit things. I've never really messed around with it, and it could be useful. Mint. Let me think. You could upgrade these. You can upgrade them like once. So would I want that? Would I want to trade of the same tier? So if I just really gathered up a crap load of onions or something, whatever I can get a double of, I don't know. There is a way to make good use of that and layer that into your existing crops. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough thing to actually do properly. So everything is cold and wintry. Why did I planted notably less than I thought I did? What is the negative thing with winter? You're adjacent to a negative thing. To an empty thing is, I guess, a better way to say it. I don't know about that, actually. Let's get a better mulch yet again. We already have the tea, but not at that level. We'll do that one. I think I can get the most out of that. So same thing. I think I still need to focus on things I already have to get the most out of this. I think I need to spend that money now to make room, because I'm going to start storing quite a lot of stuff. Any crop card by 3. If you were to upgrade them again by 5. By 5. But having the 3 and 3, I think I am getting more out of that. Oh, because there's not weeds anymore. The weed was a fall specific thing. Yeah, that's why I'm suddenly, like, depleted in that regard. Interesting. So I could have the shovel. If I had that shovel, I shouldn't have sold away so callously. And I could really layer that together. It would be cool. But I cannot. Not gonna happen. And so now, since I'm so far away from properly actually upgrading these to the next tier, it'll be hard to make things better than they currently are. And I'm only harvesting like 600 at a time. I'll make that first payment, no problem. That I have a weekly and an annual, right? That I need to like worry about. Let's just get that on the board for that additional bonus. We'll sign this over. Uncommon or rare matures. It gains a value of 3. Or new animals. I'm not gonna see the benefit of that early enough. I'll get that one on the board in the hopes that I find a chance to upgrade it, or I can just trade it away. Maybe I end up just trading it away. Oh, I didn't do a thing that I meant to. I'm gonna grab that one. The lemongrass. We'll try and upgrade the lemongrass. Sort this just so I can see it all lined up together. Yeah, not what I need. The root starter. Use. Okay, so you could use this to really start building up stuff that you were currently like lacking. I don't anticipate trading in those, so I'm getting rid of that. I'm going to use you again. And I'm going to re-roll it. There, that's the sort of stuff I was looking for. Upgraded ginger. The starter kits are good. They're good. I like them. There's a lot of value to be gained there. Oh, damn it. You're already a higher tier than I was even looking for. See, I could trade in for a red. Let's do that, actually, because I have quite a few red things. What does anything need to match? Of the same type and same tier. Okay, so type is the common, uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. So I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to get it that way. Well, crap. Then whatever. Go away. It could work out, but it would kind of have to go like a little bit flawlessly. So let's just not. 700 bones, pretty good, man. I am okay with that. The fish, for 10 water for every 10 gold for every farm water gained. That seems good. It seems like a good thing. I could get a fish again. Or no, I don't have that one. I thought I had multiple of those. I only have one. I only have one of those. The vegetable one. How many of these are veggies? One of them. So I wouldn't get that much out of that either. Wait, it presents only vegetables, then you roll them. Yeah, that's how I got ginger so easily then. The starter kits are strong, actually, when used that specific way. The odds of getting the ginger at this point in time are tough. But I could get lucky on that. I could get lucky on getting one more gray one. So I'm kind of banking on it, as unlikely as it currently feels. I could get another rat. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't have the alcohol permit. Fruits and seeds. Veggie, I don't have 200 or 500. Or it has the rat. I'll go that direction with things. Carrots. Lots of carrot things going on. Maybe let's do it. Let's do it and hopefully get one more out of there. Do I only have one? Well, I plant multiple gingers, so I get a decent amount out of the spicy, actually. Total water cost. See, my water cost stayed so low. That doesn't seem like it ever became a thing. Wow, I really need some better permits. I shouldn't have got rid of my permit thing. I should have exchanged But then it would have to... I have the right thing. I need extra... But I could have changed this. I could have changed this into a red of one of those. That would have been a better play. But right now I'm literally just selling it to make room in the hopes that I draw a very highly specific card that I would currently benefit from. I don't even know what that would be. There's all sorts of them where I could get an indirect benefit. We'll see. The cabbage. Cabbage I can make use of immediately. I'm shy of upgrading it again. Jeez, man. It's cool. It's cool that I can manage all that down there, but it's, wow, is it ever tough to get it to where I want it to be. But harvest. Then that's the end of that week. I got to pay that up. So now I have the amount needed to pay the end of all of this. I only have the leveled up fertilizer right now, so that doesn't do me any good. How many of you guys down here are seedy guys? Like, none of them. Skip, just give me the money, whatever. Basil, but it'll be really hard to level up. The peach is totally new. The odds I level that up are so low. Let's grab it. Let's grab it and hope. It's my strategy. Oh, flowers take longer to mature in the winter? Well, that one matured. Does that mean I ran out of water? Like, I don't understand that part of it. Max water. Wet synergy, excess 15. Sprinkler, gain 38. Excess 92. Oh. So that's like so much more than I need, right? I could absolutely be getting rid of one of those. Like, is that, am I being ridiculous with that? Carrot, it's like not happening. Oh, but I can't do that right now. I wish I could, because I think I'm just going to throw away. I guess I'll skip it for the 500. A new contract. Again, it's like too late almost to make use of that. So I guess I'm skipping that. See, I want to be able to manage this because I want to be able to make room. I could at this point do it. Do I just sell a sprinkler? Like I have too much, right? In which case I can plant an additional thing? Does it even matter at this point what I throw up there? I guess I should throw something new. In the meantime, 2 value for adjacent crops, whatever. Let's get that one up there. And now my hunt is for new cards. Something new that will replace that, I guess. In the hopes that I get more out of that with that specific strategy. The leak is uncommon, but I've seen it quite a few times. Common 100%. What does that mean? We already have one of you, so we're doing that immediately. Let's get you on the board and just try and get leeks. And leeks and cabbages? Is that suddenly what I've limited myself to? Because I'm in the final week, right? So I'm trying to just like focus in on something. But I already know I'll make that payment. But there's the year-end payment as well, right? It wasn't just that. Because otherwise I think I'm good. Like, beyond good. Not non-concerning. I'll just take that for, like, the free money. I could upgrade a ginger. I honestly didn't expect to be able to pull that out so last minute, but that's pretty nice. That's satisfying. That amount of beeping and booping as everything layers itself together. Real nice. Real nice. Broccoli. I don't even know if I've seen broccoli that whole time. There's leek exactly like I wanted late in the game here. What else could I'm skipping it. Whatever. Cabbage. I don't even know. Did I just skip things and take money rather than spending things on all those re-rolls? That might be the better option at this point. I feel like trying to complete contracts for permits, that has value to me, but anything else right now, it doesn't really matter that much. Like, I don't need more sprinklers. I don't need to have that permit again, but maybe I do. Maybe I do just grab that for the sake. And then there's some free money while I'm at it. What did I just grab? Oh, I don't have the right combos. Let's just gold, a permit that gives gold again. Hey, cabbage. Oh, but it's wrong. Well, shoot. I guess I just keep spinning it up then. There is so much smarter ways probably to manage all that. I'm more intrigued by other people maximizing this game than I am by the thought of me putting in the effort needed to maximize this game. It's a little bit above my typical level of foresight needed, is where I'm kind of getting stuck, I think. Whatever, give me something, I guess. We're in like the last 2 days here, and we have twice what that minimum loan payment is. I'm not too concerned about it. Basically any choice I make at this stage. I'll take the fish. Thank you very much for the upgrade. Not the type of combo card I have. None of those match with what I have. An herb thing, sure. That could be useful. Could be. I don't know. You're coming up short. I can upgrade you. Choose upgrade. That's new. What? So one of you by yourself. Gain 10 for every 2 out of 25 water gained? 10 gold. So it's either for every 20 farm water, for every 2 I don't understand. I don't know the difference between those two there. The idea of having choices of upgrades is neat, but it's more than I'm able to understand based on what I'm currently dealing with. That is satisfying. The numbers going up makes me feel like I'm a genius who really nailed this game. But then I won, and I won like quite excessively. Rating mode. Slowly improve your skill and increase your rating. Rating is adjusted after each game to match your skill level. Ooh, so I gained 70. So it'll get harder now. Change log. I like the newspaper clippings. That's interesting. That is my most recent run, I guess. Oh my god, you can see precisely how you changed over time. That's unreal. That level of detail is super cool. I like that a lot. A big overview of things, mechanics cards, really kind of get familiar. Wait, but can I, like, I don't know, unlock things, add things? No, not really. Not the point, I don't think. Decrease rating. Lock the rating to stop it increasing after winning. The max rating will still be updated. Resetting the tutorial. Ooh. Winning games to unlock additional things, make the game more complex. Sprouting Potato, that's the developer behind it all. It's a cool game. It's interesting. It switches up Luck Be a Landlord more than I thought it would. It's quite a different game. It is not one I am going to put a ton of hours into. I enjoyed seeing it. I enjoyed executing it. To actually be a like top tier performer at this game, it's not my thing. I can enjoy it for what it is, but I'm not going to put a ton of time into it. I hope you guys enjoy it. There'll be a link down below. I'm pretty sure it's like notably cheap. Nice, easy one to get in on, and you'll get a lot of hours into it if this is your jam. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon.